What is going on YouTube? It's your boy, Mr. Random. Now, I think we can all agree that there is no better sound than a supercharger winding down, especially after it's flying by you going 100 miles an hour plus. Now, whether it's coming from a Terminator Cobra or a Challenger Hellcat or even a Demon, if there's anything these cars have in common is that they are in the double digits of thousands of dollars, which puts it out of reach for a lot of us common folk out there. But what if I were to tell you that there is a light at the end of the tunnel, and that is the top 5 cars that came supercharged from factory under $10,000. So without further ado, let's get right into it. And this first car on the list is an automatic no-brainer, and of course I'm talking about the 2003 Pontiac Grand Prix GTP. Now you got to keep in mind, back in the day this car was actually considered fast, although by today's standards not so much, but there is a lot of potential to be had with this engine. This particular Pontiac Grand Prix GTP package came with a 3.8 liter V6 paired with a Paxton supercharger, which bumped out 250 horsepower. The Pontiac Grand Prix GTP was no slouch by the early to mid 2000s standards. It was beating a bunch of Mustang GTs and also a bunch of imports from the time, all from a either 4-door sedan or a 2-door sports coupe. Now the GTP weighed in about 3,500 pounds, so it was a little bit on the heavier side. That being said, 0 to 60 times on this car was 6.5 seconds. And the best part is you can get yourself this legendary Pontiac Grand Prix GTP from anywhere between $3,000 for a very good shaped one to $1,500. Now for the second car on the list, we're going to keep it in the Pontiac family. Now for a lot of you younger guys out there, Pontiac was actually a very big name when it came to performance muscle cars back in the early 70s, hell even all the way out through the 80s and early 2000s with the Pontiac GTO. But this one little hidden gem here that a lot of people did not know about was the Pontiac Bonneville SSEi. The Bonneville, just like its younger brother, the Grand Prix, came with a 3.8 liter V6 supercharged, making 250 horsepower. Now the 0 to 60 time on this one was a little bit slower because this car was a lot heavier than its counterpart. The Bonneville was more of the luxury version of that supercharged 3.8 liter engine. You can find yourself a decent shaped Pontiac Bonneville SSEi anywhere between $2,500 to $5,000. Now you guys are looking at the direct replacement to the Chevy Cavalier. This is what carried on that tradition of a small, powerful, compact car. And of course, I'm talking about the Chevy Cobalt SS. Now I know a lot of you guys in the comment section are going to say, hey, isn't it turbocharged? Well, that would be the later model, the 2007 model of the SS. Yes, it was turbocharged. It came with a 2.0 liter turbo that had about 260 horsepower. But earlier on, a lot of people do not know this, the SS actually was supercharged, and it did also feature a 2.0 liter LSJ Ecotec engine with an Eaton M62 Roots type supercharger. And it also had an air-to-liquid intercooler. However, you can still find a decently shaped Cobalt SS for anywhere between $5,000 to $7,000. Now we're going to bring it up on the list. We're going to change it up for once, and we're going to actually go to Buick now, and that is the 1998 Buick Riviera. Now you might notice a very familiar theme here, and is a lot of these cars share the same 3.8 liter V6 supercharged engine. The differences about them is usually the interior, the way the car handles, and of course the pricing. But nonetheless, we can't leave out the Buick Riviera. Now gone are the old V8 300, 400 plus horsepower days, and now this is the late to early 90s, and that 3.8 liter V6 was pumping out 250 horsepower on the Riviera. Now this was the Buick trim of GM, so of course it was very luxurious. But now being 2018, you can definitely find yourself a Buick Riviera with all that sweet supercharged power, anywhere between $2,000 to $3,000. And we saved the best for last car, and that is the 1998 Buick Regal GS Supercharged. Essentially what that guy did was turn an everyday old grandma Buick Regal into a Camaro beating monster. Now that same Buick Regal came with a 3.8 liter supercharged V6 pumping out 250 horsepower. But here's the best thing about all of these cars: they all share the same engine. It's super cheap and super easy to modify these cars and these engines to make over 400 horsepower. Couple that with a four-door Buick trim level luxurious, at least late 90s luxury sedan, and you got yourself one hell of a sleeper, guys. I'm telling you, this thing is very underrated. Not only that, it's super badass. Either way, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Hope you guys learned something. Maybe you learned about these cars that you didn't know. Either way, let me know in the comment section down below. Did I miss out any supercharged cars from this list? And I will catch you guys in the next video. Take it easy.